I just want to like say this word again because I think it's so beautiful. Art becomes a way to stargaze. Like I think that
Yeah, yeah.
that's so beautiful. Okay, you can say your next poem.
Yeah, and this one's not as dark.
Yeah.
In fact, this one's kind of celebratory. So
Mhm.
this second poem is also from my first book. And
Mhm.
actually, these poems are back to back in the book.
Yeah.
They're the second and third poems. And this one is called The Roads of Borinquen.
Mm.
And it's about the island where my family, the island of my ancestors.
Mhm.
The roads of Borinquen snake like Igneris plodding down the Toro Verde mountains. They shake and shimmy like Giovanni Hidalgo's palms, like palm trees cambered from sand to sky. They juke jive like wild bougainvilleas splintering into rainforest of cell towers. They reach into salt flats and twirl up into Sunday worship at the sprawling lechoneros of Guavate. The roads of Borinquen slope and careen like guayaba trees caught in the crosswind, like the dirt terraces of Yauco sprouting coffee beans, or the dust of our misguided slang that Esmeralda sweeps from the patio. They taper and they bloat like arteries, pumping sun into the canciones that feed us, swaying like hammocks slung across mango trees, where first kisses seed into copper saints. The roads of Borinquen shapeshift like domino tables once midday strikes. They contort like town criers, slide like razor blades over 4-day-old beards, or the machete blade through the caña that mysteriously makes its way onto our mesas. The roads of Borinquen veer from the promise of the caciques to the promise of 2 for 1 quarter pounders and back again like a waterfall of semis cascading into a landscape of rental cars parked on bates. They curve and they jump like cockfights through the colonial plazas littered with juggling pajaritos, rollerblades, and angelic vagrants as if trying to shake free from the surf shops and department stores like a pair of dusty chancletas.
Mhm.
The roads of Borinquen wine dive upward into the arms of La Virgen on every wall, in every casita in the hillside. They blindside like sparring partners in the gym behind the old sugar mill. The roads of Borinquen burrow through cities named after slain warriors. Jayuya, Calle, Utuado, as if to pour salt on wounds beyond healing. They lull like Liliana, who still laments surrendering the mountains for the city. They sing and surprise like the neighbors springing up on doorsteps at 3 in the morning, armed with guidos and warm rum, screaming "Bomba!" before carrying us gently back to bed, cradling us as we dream. The roads of Borinquen stretch like sunbathing cobwebs. They pull pranks in the form of covert potholes and cow crossings, then invite us to Hoyuda for some steamed langosta. The roads of Borinquen steer into the gullies where the ancestors have buried the village's secrets. They swoop up into the moon that each night promises us a chance to become the myths our masters dumped into the sea.
Oh my